So, Shauna.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We were invited to a pre-screening of Alita Battle Angel, the James Cameron produced, Robert Rodriguez directed film. It comes out, I think, February 14th. We were lucky enough to go to a pre-screening, and guys, I was not excited about Alita Battle Angel. I didn't really dig the trailers. They just didn't quite do it for me. It seemed like a CGI mess. But I'm happy to say,
eyes so big.
It was great.
It was
I
great.
enjoyed the living hell out of Alita Battle Angel. I'm surprised it's currently only sitting at a 33 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
But it's really, really good. It's worth your time. If you don't know anything about it, it's an action-packed story of one young woman's journey to discover the truth of who she is and her fight to change the world.
It was so good. I
The
mean,
set building was incredible.
Yeah.
It's interesting to find out that this wasn't all shot on a green screen. They actually built these massive sets, these
Really?
huge cities. Well, they didn't build the whole city, but they built
Oh,
like
no,
all
there's a
the
whole city out
streets
there.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's on a backlot somewhere. It's a huge hovering spaceship in the middle of the sky.
Amazing.
It looked amazing.
It
Absolutely
really did.
incredible. It's a technological dark age following a pinnacle of achievement far beyond where we are right now. Basically, the world, it's set in 2536, I think is the year that the movie's set in.
Somewhere way in the future.
Right.
2020.
Apparently, the technology was crazy high, super duper, the pinnacle of technology. But then there was a big war, and now society has fallen in this technological dark age. Cybernetic technology is sort of a way of life. People are like RoboCop. They're walking around with a brain and a face, but they're all robotic.
Yeah.
There's a roving band of like poachers that will attack you and steal your parts.
Oh, no, that's just Rocket.
No, yeah.
He's just stealing everybo's eyeballs.
Take
and
your
limbs.
So, Shauna, your excitement level going into Alita, and how'd you think when you walked out?
Going into Alita, I was not excited at all. I just the mention of James Cameron. I hate James Cameron.
You hate
No
James
offense,
Cameron?
but I just don't like him.
I don't like
his
James
3D
Cameron's
making movie
love
ass.
for
I don't
3D.
like yeah, and the fact that it was in 3D, I'm just not a big fan. But going in there, seeing it in 3D, it actually made me feel like, you know what, 3D is not that bad. Or maybe it was just the movie itself that.
I love 3D movies.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand it. I would love nothing more than for 3D just to go away.
Oh, no.
I can't stand it. Something about having whatever in the foreground out of focus.
Well, when I make
Takes
my
me out of
3D
every
movie,
scene.
you can't come to.
Well, just don't put anything in the foreground. We'll be fine. I'm okay with the background being out of focus. It's like when you walk in front of a telephone
yeah,
pole
okay.
and it's just blurry. It's just, I don't know. Something about 3D kind of takes me out of the scene.
Okay.
And this movie, I don't think really needed to be 3D. But it's
Yeah.
James Cameron, and he loves 3D. He put frickin' Titanic out in 3D.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he re-released Titanic in
That did
3D.
in 3D.
I know. The boat goes down sideways. It's not like it's coming at you.
Floating
God,
piece of
that
ice.
iceberg
is in my
almost
way.
hit me,
Iceberg's
man.
gonna hit me. So, guys, I highly recommend you check it out. What an amazing cast of actors.
No kidding.
Playing Alita, young Rosa Salazar. Amazing.
Yeah.
So dramatic. So wonderful. She crushed the role. Very emotion capture type of role. Because, you know, like Ralph was saying, her eyes are really big. She looks very CG, but the CG is spectacular.
Yeah, it's
The
great.
trailers made the CG look like it was going to be really bad. It was so good.
Very good.
Give him the Oscar right now. Other stars: Mahershala Ali, Christoph Waltz, Jennifer Connelly,
Yes.
Chicago's own Michelle Rodriguez, and Jackie Earl Haley. You know Jackie Earl Haley. He played Rorschach in The Watchmen. He played Freddy Krueger in the really crappy remake of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow, that is a
Gotcha.
great cast.
There's an amazing cast, and kudos to James Cameron for forking over the money and getting real actors, because
That's a good point.
there's a lot of drama in this movie. There's a lot of emotion, and people like Christoph Waltz really crushed it. I could have used a lot more of Mahershala Ali.
And
Also
even
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah. Like,
You've got Academy Award-winning actors, and really didn't give them enough screen time. If I'm gonna poo-poo one thing about the movie, loved it. It looked great. It flowed great, but they tried to pack so much into it.
Yeah.
I feel like the plot had a hard time keeping up with the pace of the movie.
Sure.
Because you're just going from one amazing fight sequence after another. Just boom, 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 boom. One amazing action scene after another. Plot kind of has a hard time keeping up.
I'll be curious to hear what the people that have read the comics, like I know it's based off a manga comic, correct?
Mhm.
We haven't read it. I haven't read it. I don't know.
I'm
curious to hear their thoughts on the movie.
It's funny. If you can watch the cartoon version of it.
Uh-huh.
I was flipping through it on YouTube. The whole thing is on YouTube. You can watch it. I think it's called Battle Angel Alita.
Oh, okay.
As I'm flipping through it, it's like it looks exactly like the movie.
Really?
Yeah, they've tried really, really hard to make the comic in
Real
the
life.
film.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Good.
Yeah, and they crushed it.
Make sure to leave your comments below and subscribe and tell us what you think about the movie
Please
and
do.
in comparison to the book.
When you
Okay.
guys see it, if you read the book, leave us a comment like Ralph just said. Let us know what you think. If you hated it, let me know why you hated it.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up as we do every single week with a C2E2 update.
Yes.